Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to have a bit of the rambling, to have a conversation about the new World of Tanks Pro Max Core Plus 3XL, and about the standard World of Tanks Plus Core, I suppose to say, which used to be World of Tanks Plus. But before we are going to dig into the pricing and before we are going to talk about this, I want to remind you very important things. Quick update, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I was thinking quite a bit about all of this, and I made a decision to cancel my World of Tanks Core subscription. At this point in time, it will be active until the 4th month, and after that, it will be gone. I think that I should start from myself. That at this point in time, I see a lot of negative things happening in the game. So I think it would be only one way to do the things, and that is to show the example for the people that you can play the game without, especially if you are not enjoying the game, right? Which I don't at this point in time, because I see a lot of bad things happening, and I canceled my World of Tanks Core subscription just because Wargaming is focusing on the wrong things. What we need for a full happiness, fellas, just to get the tiered loot boxes, so now our satisfaction would be, completely satisfied, right? Anyways, back to the main video we go. How the game makes you feel if you are a paying customer, right? If you are free-to-play player, that's completely fine. You used to be free-to-play player and you are a free-to-play player. There is nothing to talk about. But for people, I am addressing folks who are all the time buying World of Tanks Plus, who are buying the loot boxes, who are buying whatever Wargaming is selling to you. Ask yourself, how much do you enjoy the game and how much do you love the game? I will translate. If you are thinking that the game is fine and you are having a blast in the game, buy whatever you want, spend as much money as you want. I am addressing the players who are not very happy with the current game. That means we have plenty of matchmaking issues, that is a fact. From games being super fast, from +2, -2 matchmaking, that you are being fed like a cannon fodder whenever you are playing tier 8s or even tier 9s. At this point in time, honestly, the best matchmaking has tier 11, because you are very often facing the lower tiers, right? All of those issues, right? The increased monetization and whatnot. So I am looking at you folks who are not very, very happy about all of this. And if it happened to be that you are not happy, why would you buy World of Tanks Plus Core Pro Max Hyper Turbo if you are not happy with the game at this point in time? Because I see a lot of hypocrisy in World of Tanks community. I see people who are complaining that the game is horrible and that Wargaming is doing absolutely awful stuff, and on the other hand, the same people are buying the stuff from the game. I want to say that once again, so we are going to be on the same page and we are going to be clear. If you are having fun in the game, buy whatever you want, everything is okay. If you are one of those whiners who are complaining all the time how bad the game is, you're about to slap the monitor or slap the keyboard or slap the chair, whatever else, you feel like you are screaming and your wife is coming to slap you for you screaming, then I would highly recommend to consider your options. And if you see the game is just pissing you off, you are not happy, why would you pay for a game that is pissing you off? In today's world, it is the easiest way to be free-to-play peasant, I can guarantee you that, right? And if you are a big spender, let's get real, you have plenty of the resources to survive a year or maybe 2 years, right? Just think about it, that's my mission to highlight that to you. Once again, Matchmaking is absolutely awful. There is no top of the tree, which is laughable. Tour of Duty haven't been changed in a very, very long time, and for beginner clans, it's absolutely impossible to progress through all of this. You can see where gaming focus goes, and it goes to make as much more money as possible. So, I would highly recommend for people who are not feeling that great with the current game situation is just simply skip on this one and not to F their brain with this, honestly. But if you are happy, buy it, everything is okay, everything is fine. Now, let's talk pricing and what you are getting. And let's do the maths real quick. In my opinion, it is a bad thing that Wargaming is selling it 180 days on or 360 days. And what are you getting from this? In World of Tanks Pro Max, you are getting 3 features and all core features included, right? So you are aware about the core features. We are not going to talk too much about this. Let's talk new features. You can customize your selection screen. Literally no one cares. You are getting more battle pass points. This is honestly a very, very powerful thing. In my opinion, it is powerful and most likely it is worth the money. But once again, do you want to pay for something that you dislike or that you kind of hate? And Pro Boost, you are making pretty much Tech 3 tank a premium tank. That's what that is, or close to that, right? That's what that offers. So that being said, you are paying for World of Tanks core yearly 97 euros roughly. 97 euros. If you are buying World of Tanks Pro twice in a year, you are paying 162. If you are buying it once a year, you are paying 135. Pricing, with all due respect, it is fair pricing. I cannot say that they completely made it impossible to... people will consider those options. I can promise you that. And the pricing is looking okay. Pricing is looking fair. What I would love Wargaming to do, though, instead of having the situation like this, that monthly... you are paying, let's say, once in a year or twice in a year, to give another option to pay monthly, and instead of charging, let's say, 11.25 or 13.50 per month, charge 15, so people have a choice and people have an option who are playing only once in a while. At least that's, I think, it would be even more fair. And obviously, no brainer if you are a player who loves World of Tanks, who is enjoying World of Tanks. The best deal is to buy it for a year up front. There is nothing to talk about. It is just obvious and it just makes sense. Now, I hope, fellas, that this talk is opening your eyes, and if you are one of those guys who are screaming on the game and buying everything, wake up. If you are the guy who is enjoying the game, having a blast, spend as much money as you want. That being said, I have 3 accounts myself, 3 personal accounts. That means not press accounts. On my free-to-play peasant account, it is self-explanatory. I am not planning to buy anything ever. It's free-to-play account. That means I cannot spend a single penny on the game. On my tryhard account, I am getting the loot boxes from Wargaming wherever there is loot boxes on sale, minus the Raumfalte loot boxes or minus tiered boxes. I refuse to take it. I refuse to look towards that direction. For obvious reasons, I think it makes sense. It is principle thing, right? But on the tryhard account of mine, right, I am not buying the World of Tanks core. I'm not buying it. As you can see, I don't have anything. On my main account, I am buying World of Tanks core purely because I am getting more credits, right? Hopefully that's understandable. This is only one selling point for me. So, Skill, I have a question. You just gave all the speech to us and whatnot. I bet you are going to buy the World of Tanks Pro Max or World of Tanks Plus Pro, right? You are the pro. Yes, fellas, I'm professional. I'm professional beggar. I am doing that every single day of my life, right? Live streaming, doing the YouTube videos, you name it. I'm not going to be buying it. I think I would be a hypocrite if I will just simply say, guys, listen, think how much you are enjoying the game at this point in time and where our gaming energy goes, right? So if I would buy it, what kind of, how it would look like, right? It would look like a pile of kaku, right? It's just reality, right? So yeah, to answer into your question, I am not going to be buying World of Tanks Pro Max. And for other people who do not enjoy the game at this point in time, because I don't, I am saying that straight into the face. I'm not pretending. I'm not Wargaming employee to put their bloody steam into your face and to say this is the game, this is the most enjoyable game ever. I am refusing to buy it, even though it would be very beneficial for me. It truly would be, but I'm refusing to buy it. As a matter of fact, I will double think about my actions for World of Tanks Plus as well. Do I actually need it in order to play the game? And this is my way to just simply say, yeah, World of Tanks, you're focusing on the wrong things. You're focusing purely on monetization instead of focusing on actually making the game better. That is my message for you. Make it however you want to, fellas. I shared my bits. Feel free to use the comment section down below. Did you understood the message? Do you think it is fair from my side or not fair from my side? And let's have a polite discussion down below. But keep this in mind. Use the polite language. You cannot wish people to get effed or something, right? Keep this in mind. Anyways, that's what I have today for you. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you very much for your support on the live streams, and thank you very much for your support as a YouTube members by leaving the comments, and in the same time patrons as well. Thank you. I very much appreciate you, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.